Hey everybody, welcome back to Baseball Card Therapy with Sean. Today we have 1991 Donruss Series 1, Series 2. A friend of mine picked them up from a place down in Panama City Beach, 15-20 bucks a box. So we're going to do a quick break to see if we can get a elite card or something like that. He also picked me up a couple of 94 Fleers. These things felt bricked. So I don't know, even if we do get anything out of it, it'd be worth a crap. Quick little mail day. I got this. I already had one of these graded. This is a backdoor copy, I believe. It's got a number, but no name. But it's like $25. So I don't know if they'll grade it. We will try. I also got a Larry Walker. This came out of a flawless break I did a week or so ago. Bryce Eldridge, 21-25s. It's a pretty nice little patch for a very, very expensive project. There was a 1 of 5 big old patch card autograph of Paul Skeens pulled during this. It was a beautiful card, but alas, it was not me. And then we got a little Herman Killebrew, numbered out of 20. So at least I got 2 things out of a box. I mean, hell, there's only a handful of cards in there. So, and I know there was a Ty Cobb 3 diamond card. So a couple other nice things. All right, so let's get in a ripping and see if we can throw away these cards. So that's a pretty nice one to start off with. A little bit on the edge. Yeah, I kind of popped these things before. So first card is a insert. Dawson, Palmer, Cecil Fielder, Mr. Wade Boggs. Bobby Witt. That's one thing I hate about this older product is you just don't know. Roberto Alomar, award winners. I see every day on eBay that all the older boxes of Ultra, which I'd love to open, but for $250 a pop, I don't want to buy a brick. And all in all, so far they're not too bad. No crazy good names or anything. But Jeff Montgomery, Ultra Fireman, little insert. Mesa. Zealous. Man. So I have never ever pulled a Elite, and I know there's a Noel Ryan Legends that you can get, and a Ryan Sandberg autograph card that you can get, but I'm not holding my breath. Oh, that's rough. Ted Salmon. Dante, Bichette, Gary. Yeah, most of these are Corey Snyder. You hear a rampaging little kid in the background. It is the 4-year-old grandson who has not had a nap today, and it is now 8 o'clock after a busy day. Greg Maddox. That kind of sucks. Oh, that's Greg McMichaels. Thank God. That's a pretty cool card, though. What the hell does that say? Second year standouts. Well, that's done. So that's not too, I mean, the award winners, we got the Dom Anley, so that's awesome. Alright, let's see, who are you? Series 1. We'll start with Series 1. I know we got some Diamond Kings. And there's not too much of this stuff I will be opening because it is utterly boring. I think the whole complete set you can purchase for around $8. And you know, we'll get the, you know, good names, but you know, at the most they'll be worth $1. I know there's all kinds of little errors and stuff, but those are stupid little errors. Okay. I almost forgot what it was like to open a real box of baseball cards and how many packs you used to get per box. So if we get an Elite card, I'm pretty much just gonna stop and keep the rest of the pack sealed and store them away for a little while, because it's not like there'll be more than one per box. Okay, Griffey, Cecil Fielder, and a puzzle. At least the wax on this stuff's pretty good. Mr. Eric Davis, Lenny Dykstra, Derek Bell, Oral Steve, Jim Abbott. Barry Bonds. Can't imagine sitting and opening up a case of this. Fisk. And some Willie Stargell puzzle piece. Excuse me. Clemens. Smoltz. I can't even remember who was a rookie in '91. Yeah, this has got to be at the peak of the junk wax stuff. I mean, honestly, I had no problems with the look of the cards. I mean, they're definitely a fit for their time. Tony Gwynn. And it's just that I think they estimated there was 3 million per card printed. So pretty much start a bonfire with most of this. And oh, that wax is on there good. Ron Gant, Derek Bell. Keith Grissom. Cecil Davis. So 36 packs. I don't think they produce anything today that's 36 packs. Even the cheap stuff, I don't think. Cal Daniels. Phil Planner. I think they only had about 3 boxes of each of these, but yeah. Hell, for that, what it would cost to get all this, I could just buy my own Elite, but I'd rather pull one just to say I did. I did my last couple subs that I've had from SGC, the couple cards that I had problems with, I cracked them out of the case, and I got it laying over here. I'll show you at the end of the video, but the Tony Gwynn Epic Purple, that was packed fresh from a break I did. Got a 3. No creases or anything. So when I pulled it out, I checked it over, and I clean my cards. I'm, micro with a micro cloth and make sure there's no marks or anything. And that thing had fingerprints all over it. So I don't know when they were handling the cards or what, but yeah, I know it's not my fingerprints. So that one I will clean off and resubmit. And I couldn't see it under the light when it was encased. So I'm thinking because there was just the amount of fingerprints. I mean, they could have wiped it off. It'd been nice, but if because I expected that card to be at least a 9, an 8, 8.5 at the worst. So if the surface took that big of a hit, because there's a whole little bit of chipping on the back here and there, but nothing too crazy. I wish somebody would just come and at least unwrap these things for me. So depending on how I feel at the end of this box, I may break it up into 2 vids, or I just may power through it and call it a day. We'll see. I'd love to play some music in the background, but every time I do, I get hit for copyright, even though it's YouTube's non-copyrighted music. Clemens, Will Clark, Tom Glavin, Douglas Sandberg. Kitty. I can't remember if in Series 2 if they changed up the Diamond Kings, maybe. But we will see. It's been ages since I opened these. In 91, I was in 10th grade back home. It's because I'm old. Still little. Oh, Billy. Cardi. Yeah, why not? And a Randy Johnson. My name is Steve. I play the sax. It's got to be at least a third one of those. Some Tino. John Crook, Avery. Dwight Carter. So we're about halfway through the box. That could be the same pack. So Donnie Baseball, Greg Maddux, Palmero. Raymond. Another Tino. And a Cal. Ohio. R.J. Reynolds. That's a name I have not heard in forever. Man. Biggio. Willie, Franklin Stubbs, Lonnie. And as far as quality of these, they seem to be pretty centered. I know the back or the box was in great condition. So I'll probably wind up sending in at least some of these Diamond Kings. I love me some Diamond Kings. Ryan, Sandberg, Nolan, Ryan. Edgar. George Brett. Ken Kamani. I did sign up for a monthly retro box. So I'll do that for a couple months to see how it fares. I like the assortment. It had everything from 82 to 94. Randy and Ricky. Hager, Boggs, McGriff. Mark McGuire, Randy Johnson. Bo Jackson. Holy pile. Clemens, Cecil, do believe the elites are numbered out of 10,000 if anybody's wondering, but being that the print is so massive, the odds are probably more likely that I'll get struck by a lightning by the time we get done with this. Cecil. Don't. And these things are taking the moisture out of my hands. My hands are so nice and smooth right now. Ooh. Randy Johnson, Ricky Henderson, Dave Stewart, Barry Larkin, Getty, Harold Reynolds. Get over here. Chuck Finley. Paul Mauldor. Lee Smith. Another Cecil. Greg Jeffries, Matt Williams, Sandy Alomar, Oral Hershiser, Jim Abbott, Ray Langford, Moses Alou. Is that a right rookie? Colorado. Roger McDowell. Jimmy Key. No, Jim Aker. Roger Clemens. That's different. That's pretty cool. So I guess the highlights are an insert. Greg Olson. John Smoltz. Darren Dalton, Tom Glavine, Sandy Alomar, Nolan Ryan, Jay Bell, Jack McDowell, Saber again. Lenny Dykstra. Have we got them all yet? I think I've seen a Thig Pen, Franklin Stubbs, Dave Maggot, and we have Matt Williams, Welch. Well, there's a couple still evading us. Grace, Dwight Evans, Carlton Fisk, Chris Sabo. Big old glasses. Cal Ripken. Alright, Series 1. The last pack. 31 minutes. But what, the first 5 so minutes was me jaw jacking some stuff in the Ultra Smoltzy. Brian Harper. So no elites in the first. Should be able to put together the puzzle, I would imagine. At least close to it. I remember when I was a kid and one of my friends' little brother, when we would bust this stuff open and get them puzzle pieces, I'd sell them the puzzle pieces for like 25 cents a piece. And he would buy them up all day long. There's a nice little Aquas. All right, let's move on to a different color. These feel a little bit more waxy. Lighter. Daryl Strawberry. Eddie Murray. Pete Incaviglia, Senior, Barry Bonds, Kirby Puckett, Mr. Murphy on the Phillies, Greg Vaughn, Griff, Tim Raines, Cecil Fielder. Well, some of them guys get in both series. Cecil was Diamond's King. That's right. Kirk Gibson, Ryan Sandberg. Frank Thomas, Barry Larkin, Dave Winfield. Ricky Love, Ricky. Drew Beck. Really berry. Joe Carter. Mitchell, Daryl Strawberry, Ricky, Bo Jackson, yeah, these things are definitely a lot waxier than the first series. Chamberlain. Brett Hager. Yeah, let's go for you. Signature seal and Living Legends. That's pretty rabbit. Ozzy. Murray. I haven't seen one Diamond King yet. Rick, yeah, Ripken. Smith, Mookie. Will Clark. I'll move on. Lenny Dykstra. For some reason, half the stack's turned around. Ricky George Bell. Coleman. Man, that's a lot of names I haven't seen in a long time. I don't know about you, but Series 2 sucks. At least I'd like to see a Diamond King here and there, but Bo Jackson. Billy Hatcher. Dr. Dirt and Mr. Clean. What's Chamberlain? Higger. We have one. Shows you what the puzzle looks like. I did always like these, the way they did that when in the sets. Red Egger. I still think I'd rather open this than the late 80s tops. Chuck Block, Chris Quinn. Brian Harper. $3,000s. Strikeout with Nolan Ryan. Morris, Glenn Davis. Oh, we hit the Cardinals. Ken McDonald. Mr. Wells. This has turned into a documentary. And Will Clark, Mo Vaughn. I think this was the last year they used the wax wrappers. Mookie Wilson. Santiago. Strawberry, Eddie Murray. Oh, Cecil Gray. Andre Dawson. Greg Biggio. Paul O'Neill, Chile. Mr. Smith. Willie Stargell. Bert Kelly, Eddie Murray, Zipping. Schilling, Roger Clemens. Junior. Hoser, John Allrood. Barrow, Parrish. Johnson. Have you seen the Tony Gwynn in this? Mark Grace. I don't think they have yet. Eddie Murray. Johnny Ray. Folks, we have made it to the end. Series 2 sucks. I thought Series 1 was bad. At least they gave me some cartoons to look at. Cal Ripken. Ricky. And that is it. No elites, no legends, no autographs. Just a bunch of green and blue paper. So, but thank you for watching. And next time, hopefully, we'll be moving back into the 90s. And yeah, until then, thank you very much.